Alright, I got another video here, and it's like another good video. I'm beginning to think my car hates me, because I now have another problem with it. I mean, I guess I kind of knew I had this, well, I did know, it's not like I did know I had this issue, but I wasn't expecting it to, like, arise like it has. But, what's going on with it is my, this little Civic, you guys like Civics. But, what happened was, I'll tell you the story here. When I got into the accident, in case you don't know, when I got into the accident, I ended up, like, blowing out my left rear shock. It's like it was leaking fluid. And I was like, okay, you know, whatever. When I got into the accident, I think it was October time. It's October or November. It was kind of cold out. So I was like, all right, you know, I'm like, my car still rides the same, still riding good, whatever. I'll replace the shocks during the summertime once it gets warm out. A few days ago, I noticed my car just seems to be getting like real bouncy. Like it's not, I could tell it's not riding like it's supposed to. I could tell there's something wrong with the suspension. And lo and behold, I checked my shock. Now keep in mind, my other one was blown out. Not blown out, but it was, how do I get down here? My other one was leaking. I'll show you the other one. But if you look, I don't know if you can tell. You can see it's all wet right here. The fluid. So you can even see it where I park. See, it's all dripping out right there where I park. It's dripping out. So my shocks need to be replaced now. I don't have a choice. I was trying to hold it off for a little while. I mean, I did make it the summertime, which is good. I at least made it the summer. But I wasn't expecting all of a sudden this shock to start leaking on me like it is. That was actually kind of a shocker. No pun intended. But I'll show you this one. Oh, see if you look. This one isn't like necessarily leaking, but it's all the boots off of it, and I don't know. It's if you look, it's a little bit bent too. I can't tell if that's a shock or I don't know. That might be a little bit of a pain trying to change a shock out, but I don't think it's going to be that big a deal, honestly. But yeah, this one, the boot's off and it leaks a little bit too. So both my shocks now are officially they're officially done. So my car is bouncing around like a, you know, old Cadillac or something. It's like real boaty and like bounces all over the place. It's not terrible yet, but it's every day it's definitely getting worse. So I say within the next couple of weeks it's gonna be like riding down like whoopie-doos or something. Like that's how bouncy it's getting. So yeah, just another problem that's going on with my car. I mean, I'll try to shake it, but you're not gonna be able to really tell. But if you look, you can see it's kind of bouncy. Like I can't really, so you can't tell, but it doesn't stay stiff like it's supposed to. It keeps bouncing. It's not too bad, but it's gonna be to a point where it's gonna be like woo, you know. It's already starting to get there. Now the fronts are fine. The front's perfectly fine. But honestly, when I do, I'm gonna just do all of them. I'll do all four. I'll do the two rear shocks, and I'll do the struts up front here. I'll pop the hood. So yeah, just another problem. I don't have my keys again, so I can't show you the check engine light, but I'm probably gonna get that taken care of sometime this week, maybe like Wednesday or something. $122,000 miles has been like the cursed mileage. Yeah, these right here. We'll replace the struts right here. So, oh look at that! Am I missing a bolt there? I'm actually missing a bolt for my strut. I'd never noticed that. Well, that's good. I don't know how I'm missing a bolt there. Maybe it's possible they were changed out. I don't know. That's really odd. I'm somehow missing a bolt. Alright, well, whatever. I haven't had an issue, so. But yeah, guys, it's just another problem I'm having with my car now. I don't know what causes the leak like this. Like, it's pissing out fluid, like, pretty good. If you look, oh. If you look, oh, you can even smell it, too. I don't even know where it's leaking from. I guess all the way up there. If you look, it's like discolored up there. Right there.
Come on. He's busy. Come on.
So, I don't know. I don't know where it's leaking from. Oh, this one actually looks a little bit on an angle too, so I guess mine isn't bent. But, sorry. No, I don't know where it's leaking from, really. Can I pull? I can't even pull this boot up. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is it's leaking fluid pretty good. I mean, like I said, it's leaking a puddle here. You can see where it's sitting. There's a little puddle here. So this shock's definitely, it's definitely done, without a doubt. So I don't know. Another thing I'm gonna have to replace. Like I said, I did know I was gonna have to replace it because when I got into the accident, I messed up the other shock. So it's not like I knew I was gonna have to do it eventually. I just wasn't expecting it to turn out like this, where like I have to do it now. As before, it was like I wanted to do it because I didn't want to have a blown out shock. Now it's like I have to do it because both my shocks are leaking. You know what I mean? I guess it ended up leaking because maybe since the other shock wasn't working like it was supposed to, that was taking a lot of like a brunt of the force, and you know, it was working like double time. I was trying to do its job as its shock, and I was also trying to cover for the other shock. I mean, I'm not exactly the easiest on it. I take dirt roads sometimes with it, stuff like that. So it's possible just too much force on like one shock and just blew it out. So I don't know. Figure it out. I'll see how much shocks are for it. Honestly, I think I might just get the original OEM shocks because I'm really happy with the way it rides. I love the way it's, for me, it's a perfect balance of like handling and comfort. Because like honestly on the highway, it's super comfortable. It takes bumps like a champ. Like it's not like too hard, like where like your spine is snapping. But it's not like too soft either, where it's like now, where it's like a boat. I don't know, I think it's got a really nice balance of like suspension. So I'm probably honestly just go OEM shocks on it. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll shop around, see what kind of shocks I can get. But I'm saying I'm 95% sure I'm just gonna get OEM ones. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it. And you know, as usual, I have more videos like how much everything costs and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I guess I'll be that. I'm actually working on the. I'll show you that real quick. It never ends working on cars. We're actually working on the white car today, the Oldsmobile. We're doing the harmonic balancer on it, and I guess that's it. Honestly, for today, it's kind of hot. It's like 90 degrees out. I don't really feel like doing this, but yeah, we're working on this piece of junk today. I don't know what's worse, that or this. They're both falling apart on me. No, not really. Not really. This honestly been a really good car. I haven't really had to do too much to it over the years. Same with that. I mean, I have put like money into it, but a lot of it is like because of me. When I got into the accident, that was pretty expensive. That was my fault. The only thing that I had to do to the car that wasn't really my fault was the pinion bearings and the intake manifold. Other than that, any other issues been because of me pretty much. So, all right, well, that's it, guys. Later on.